Hello guys, in this video we need just to check the SQL admin access rights. So I'm already access to the database from Victoria PC1 remote access, what we did in the previous video. And from here now I logged in as you see as GCyber administrator. I would right click on the server and click properties. And in properties now, if you check permissions, in permissions now just go down a bit. Here you have GCyber administrator and you have the GCyber SQL admins. You remember we picked that through the installation. And for both of them, if you take a look, you have a long list of rights. For the connect SQL, both of them, they have such a right. For administrator can connect and also for the SQL admins. That's why I just need to give it a try to make sure everything is working correctly. I would right click on my start, run, access to MMC. And in the previous courses, we already installed RSAT on this device. So from here, I can add now snap in of Active Directory users and computers. If for any reason you just joined to this course, you didn't follow the previous courses relating to Windows Server 2019 series and PowerShell, you just want to learn SQL, then in that case, please feel free either to install RSAT on Victoria PC1 so you'll be able to have this snap to add it, or just jump directly to Victoria DC1 from Server Manager tools. You will be able to access to Active Directory users and computers. Okay, so from here now in GCyber, we have SQL admins. I'll just create now a new user, and the user, let us call for example Sarah, and we need to give Sarah a password. No need to change password at next login. Finish. Sarah now is a member of SQL. This is what we need to do. Properties. Members. We need to add now Sarah. We have Sarah. Okay. Apply and okay. There is no need to save cancel. Good. Now we need to disconnect the connectivity. Right click on disconnect. And again from file I'll try to connect. And this time with Windows authentication, I won't be able to change the username now to Sarah because I already logged in on this device as the GCyber admin. Even if I try to access to options, as you see here, for the login, I cannot change it. Here for other methods, SQL Server authentication is not going to work with me because we need Windows authentication for Sarah. She's a member of SQL admins and she has no account directly on SQL Server itself. So we cannot use this one. And the other methods for Azure is not going to work in this scenario. If I check connection properties, here to the default instance, the bytes, packet size, and some other default settings, all correct, always encrypted. You can encrypt if you want. And additional connection parameters, we don't have anything additional. I close options. Again, we cannot change it from here. So what I will do for now, I have no option but to log out and to log in as Sarah. We sign out and we need now to sign in as Sarah. So here we have other user and the user is GCyber Sarah with the password. Login for the first time, it would take some time to build the profile. And Sarah needs now to click on start, access to Microsoft SQL Server Management. Also we can pin it on start and also we can pin it on taskbar. So later it will be easier to access to it. Click on it. Of course, later we need to spend more time with the security permissions to see what Sarah she will be able to do, what not in SQL Server database. But now we just try to configure some initial settings and we have basic approach toward SQL features. So SQL Server now, database engine, you need to provide the name of the server, SQL 2019, Windows authentication, and the system automatically detect the credential of the user who's logged into this device. So Sarah with her password, the system is going to manage that. Now we'll try to connect remotely. And as you see, Sarah successfully also can access now remotely to the SQL database and she can start do her work. So by this now also, we double check that SQL admins have the power to access to the device. And we check also from the properties in permissions, how can I access, who will be allowed to access and to do what. Again, the GCyber admin, and also we have the GCyber SQL admins. Sarah is a member of this group and that's why, again, she will be able to access remotely and connect to SQL. Thanks for watching.